Hey guys, Megan Jeffrell for Art Planet TV, and for today's video we'll be reviewing Polina Bright brushes, so stay tuned! Hey guys, Megan Jeffrell for Art Planet TV. So ito na nga yung Polina Bright brushes natin that I got from the store or online shop of Polina Bright. So I have been so excited to use this. So she said that her brushes are cruelty-free and vegan. So when we say cruelty-free or vegan, they use nylon or tacklon for the hair of the brush instead of using animal hair. So it means there's no animal tested for these brushes. So we'll be using here Canson 300 GSM just to test the initial test of the brushes. So ito yung 0. Ayan. So when I am testing brushes, I try to use the tip or try to test the tip and then the width of the brushes. Ayan, so ito yung number 0 and 1. This is number 2. So, yung cobalt medyo hindi siya kumagat. So, let's try different paint. Ayan. So, ang ganda, diba? So, it's sobrang swabe niya isulat or i-paint. Ayan. So, we'll be using the biggest brush. So, let's see. Ayan. So, let's see how it goes with the width or the thickness of the brush. Oh, okay. Ayan. So, as you can see naman guys, very suabe siya to use and also good for hand lettering. So, what I'm doing here, using the biggest brush for hand lettering. Ayan. So, let's try to color or let's try to use watercolor on the artwork that I made or artwork that I sketched here using the Noodler's ink. Charlie fountain pen using the Lexington Gray. Ayan. Ito siya. So, let's try to use this and do a quick painting or quick coloring using the Polina Bright brushes. Ayan. So, for the background, it's best to use the number 3 kasi ito yung pinakamalaki. It actually can cover bigger areas. So, ito yung ginawa ko dito. Yung number 3 yung ginamit ko. And then, trying to use the smaller brushes for those smaller areas or kung yung malapit dun sa mga edges of the foreground or the main subject. Ayan. So, wala naman tayo masyadong kukulayan dito kasi more of white naman yung castle. So, yan. Kulayan natin yung roofing or yung roof using the smaller brushes. So actually, kaya ako drawing tong Osaka Castle kasi I have been I miss traveling, especially going to Japan. So it's very beautiful when you go to Osaka. You'll really feel the rich culture. So, ayan. Ito yung mga ginagawa ko when I'm getting inspired or when I got inspired of something. So, ayan. Dito, I'll try to put some shades and shadows. Not really coloring much of this one kasi I really intended just to have few colors for this castle. Okay? Ayan. So, let's put the paint spray there. And grabe guys, sobrang smooth niya gamitin. Suabe. At ganun talaga actually mostly for nylon brushes. As for me, I have been using more of nylon brushes. Even yung Skoda Perla, maganda rin siya. The difference is, or the difference of the Polina Bright brushes among other brushes is actually it can hold more water or more paint because of the thickness of the brush. It's like a nylon mop, pero mas mahaba siya. Mas mahaba yung brush hairs niya kumpara sa ibang brushes na shorter. Like sa Raphael synthetic brushes, medyo maiksi lang siya. So ito, I'm trying to play with the colors. At ito yung ginagawa ko dito. Wait, yan. So tapos na ako dito. So yan na siya. Apply some gold on the castle. So tapos ko na tong initial trial ko ng Polina Bright brushes. And we'll be heading to a different painting na I will use more of just watercolor without the ink or without drawing ng fountain pen. So, ayan siya. Trying to put some gold there and finishing this artwork. Playing with it. So, talagang springy siya. So, bounce, bounce, bounce. Spring yung brushes. So, this is actually the biggest one or yung number 3. So, ayan. What I do with my paintings, I usually start from the background. So, hindi masyadong madumi or hindi mahirap mag-paint ng foreground. Kasi if you start with the foreground or the main subject, ang hirap na kulaan yung nasa likod. Whereas, if you have or if you painted first yung background, kahit sumobra yung or lumagpas yung kulay mo doon sa main subject or yung foreground na tinatawag natin like this one, on this artwork, ang foreground natin is yung parrot. Okay? So, siya yung nasa front. So, yung background niya, yun yung kinukulay natin ngayon, which is, I'm using the number 3 brush. Ayan. So, kita nyo naman guys, I can maximize the width ng brush and even the point of it. So, napakaganda nung brush and to, pinapakita ko, it's really springy. Ayan siya. So, what I do with the background, I usually, while it's wet, I usually apply the next color. So, pag natuyo siya, it's like there's gradient. So, ganun yung pinaka-style ko or basic background tip ko sa inyo or basic background na ginagawa ko or technique. Ayan siya. So, if I want to combine the color, ayan, madali lang siya. Just make sure it's still wet. Okay? Ayan. So, and you already have in mind kung ano yung color na gusto mong gamitin. So, you can actually have the planning prior to you painting it. Dapat alam mo na sa sarili mo, hindi pwede kung ano lang yung gusto mong i-paint or yung kulay na makita mo, yun lang ilalagay mo sa painting mo. Dapat naisip mo na siya how it will look like bago mo pa matapos yung artwork mo. So, here, I am still using the biggest brush. And then now, trying to finish the background. Ayan. What I'm using here for the paint, it's Daniel Smith. So, yung pinakataas is rich green gold. And then, ito yung quinacridone deep gold. And then, yung pinakababa is phthalo green. Ayan. Pero ito, meron akong onting new gumboge dito for yellow color. And then, dito yung deep sap green. Ayan siya. So, naisip ko na yan on my mind na ito yung gusto kong kulay lagi. Madalas naman ganyan, gradient for background. I want it to make it simple for the background. If I want to make it more detailed, I need to have more time for that. Ayan, so I'm trying to use the second brush, which is the number 2 for Paints Gray, using this brush, or the Paints Gray for the beak. Ayan. So usually start with the heavy color and then I put some water para pag natuyo siya, merong gradient. Ayan. Ayan, so guys, whenever you're working on watercolor, hindi mo kailangan magmadali, or you don't need to paint the other or the yung katabi niya na side kasi kakalat yung kulay. So what I'm doing is, while I'm waiting for the other side or other part to get dry, nagkukulay na ako ng ibang portion na hindi niya katabi. Like for this one, kukulayan ko ng ibang part na yellow dun sa head ng parrot. Or if I would really want to paint yung katabi, I would make sure na hindi siya didikit. Pero yun nga lang, ayan, gaya nito, sinadya ko naman siya na tumikit. Pero yung nakita niyo yung beak, diba? Malapit na siya doon sa green na portion. So what I'm doing is, hindi ko siya kinukulayan. So ito yung sabi ko sa inyo earlier, you can make lagpas, or you can go beyond the background if you're working on the foreground, kung yung huli yung foreground nyo. So dito medyo hindi ko makapit yung cobalt blue because opaque nga siya. So maging opaque yung yung paint ko. So I'm trying to put some more water and then trying to work on a different part, which is the lower part of the back of the head. Ayan, so I'm using a different color here. I think that's ultramarine plus a mixture of cobalt and phthalo blue. Ayan, so dito sa part ng wings or sa feathers niya, lumabas naman yung cobalt blue, diba? Opaque kasi siya eh. So I'm trying to gusto ko kasi transparent yung painting ko na to. So ayan. So if you notice guys, nag-iwan ako ng mga part na feather na hindi ko kinukulayan. So ang plano ko dyan, later on, kukulayan ko siya ng lighter one or darker. Depende sa mood or depende doon sa lalabas sa output. Ayan. So nag-start na ako ng mga darker ones. I use phthalo blue for that. Ayan. So kukulayan ko na siya. And if you notice guys, hindi siya madali maubos yung paint dun sa brush mo kasi nga it can sip or it can load or absorb much water or paint. So hindi mo kailangan magdot-dot agad or kumuha agad ng paint on your palette. Like for what I'm doing here, so medyo matagal siya. Ayan, gamitin kasi nga tumatagal siya kasi marami pang paint doon sa brushes mo. Ayan, so I'm trying to be transparent here sa wings or sa feathers niya. So guys, ang tip ko, if you wanna go more transparent to your paints or to your outcome, just add more water sa pigment. Ganun lang naman siya. If you want to go deeper, or if you wanna have more pigments or more less of transparent or close to opacity or opaque, dadagdagan mo lang yung paint mo. So like dito, ginamit ko yung ultramarine and a little of phthalo blue para sa dark big feather niya or sa may dulong portion. Di ba usually sa mga parts, sa mga bandang dulo ng wing or yung sa pinakabuntot niya, it's thicker or the darkest color, di ba? Ayan, so nakita niyo dito guys, ang dali niyang i-paint, ang dali niyang gamitin. Hindi ako nahihirapan dito or hindi siya kalat. And ito yung number 1. So it's close to the detailer. Actually, hindi detailer yung 0 eh. Hindi naman siya ganun ka-pointy. Pero what I can say here guys, if you have the whole set or the 0 to 3 brushes, marami ka na magagawa doon. Actually, you don't need to buy other brushes if this is your first time or if this will be your first set of brushes. But for me, if you have other brushes or if you want to choose just one brush out of the 4 brushes, I would recommend for you to buy just the number 3, yung pinakamalaki. Kasi yun talaga yung unique sa kanya eh. Longer brush and then thicker. So sa iba kasi mga map brush, it has like bigger circumference but lesser or shorter point. So ito, the biggest brush can go thin or can go really pointy and then bigger. So it depends lang din yan sa control nyo ng paint and control ng kamay nyo. So now we're using the smallest one. So ito siya. Ayan. So, I felt relaxed and I felt really excited using this brush, guys, kasi ang tagal ko nga siyang hinintay, and I have been watching Polina Bright's videos, and it really satisfies me if whenever I see her brushes glide through the paper. So, ayun. Ayan na siya. Almost done, guys, and ito na. Saan na ba ako? Ito na. Okay. Sa foot nung parrot. Ayan. So, I'm trying to add some more details here. Ayan siya. Since nga wala naman detailer siya, so I'm just trying to control the brush and use the tip of it so it can produce thinner lines. Pero, tutuusin, if I will not be reviewing just this brush, or if I will be using multiple brushes, I can use other brushes like from Escoda, the detailer brush. And I saw on Polina Bright's Instagram that she actually has this new detailer brush. Sayang nga hindi ko nakita yun before. Probably it's just new. Pero feeling ko talaga bago lang yun kasi ngayon lang niya pinopromote. And yun, maganda rin talaga sa detailer brush, guys. You can work on really fine details. Meron naman, marami naman tayo ditong mga detailer brushes. Like sa Escoda, ano pa ba? Raphael, yung mga rigger brushes din, pwede rin yun. So, for this one, guys, let's talk about the price. So, I got this for $110. So, that's roughly around 5,700 including the shipping. So, almost 5,800 including the shipping. So, ang mangyayari dyan, guys, if you order through the website ni Polina Bright, hindi siya diretso sa bahay, no? So, mangyayari is, it will go to your post office or your local PhilPost or post office, and dun nyo siya i-claim. So, prior to you claiming it, you will be receiving a card to your address na sabihin doon na dito na yung brush mo, you claim it on the post office. So, ang binayaran ko lang doon is I think 112 or 120 pesos to claim the brushes. So, ayun nga, yun na yung hassle, guys, kasi MECQ tayo ngayon or ECQ tayo ngayon. If you'll be ordering Polina Bright's brushes, medyo hassle siya if you don't have a car. Kasi wala na ngayong Grab. Actually, bago pa dumating yung MECQ, fortunately, nakuha ko siya agad. Or nakuha ko siya prior the MECQ kasi yun ata yung last day ng ECQ or general quarantine. Actually, guys, sama na pakaramdam ko nun, but I really had to push myself to get the brushes kasi alam ko matatagalan. And guys, remember, a reminder lang, if you will not get your brush or you only have 30 days for you to get the brush or you get the items sa post office. If not, it will be sent back to the sender or it will be destroyed. Ayan, so I'm almost done with the details, guys. So you see, using the number 0 brush to Polina Bright. Ayan, I'm trying to add my favorite indigo with blue. So, just fun lang, guys, itong painting na to. And I really love to talk about this and tell you my feedback. And for my recommendation, I highly recommend for you to buy these brushes from Polina Bright. That's for me, it's 9 out of 10 for the brushes. However, if you really would want to save money if you're a beginner, I would recommend for you to start with a cheaper brand. Kasi it would, when I computed, it looks like it's 1,500 per brush. Kung 6,000 siya or 5,800 siya for the full set, right? So, you can try other brushes. Actually, guys, nung nag-start naman ako, hindi yung mga brushes ko noon. It just took time for me to, to practice. Pero ang gamit ko nun is yung sa prang na brush. Yun lang. And when I see some people use other brushes, yun, fascinated na ako lately because it became available in the Philippines, or when I was studying way back then during college, kasi arty student ako nun. Wala pa nun. So, finally guys, I'm done with this artwork. So, ito na siya. And by the way, before we keep our brushes, let's clean it up. Ito na siya. Meron akong soap dito for our brushes. So, pang clean. I'll just put the link down below for you to be able to buy those items. Ayan na siya guys, and it's fun talking to you and fun sharing you my thoughts on Polina Bright's brushes. And if ever you have questions, feel free to ask me, comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and like this video. Bye! Take care guys! Salamat!